Yeah, man, I've been trying to bring a difference, man. Trying to talk to people, man. A little interviews. My vlog's gonna be called it's gonna be the episode one's gonna be views on mental health in Lancaster City, man. My next one's gonna be me teaching you guys, like, people about seizure first aid, man. Teach people the 5 first steps in case someone has a seizure, you know what I mean, around someone. And then my third one's gonna be about suicide, man. What's suicide? How does it impact the city? How does someone get impacted by it and stuff, man? I'm just trying to do a little, you know what I mean, bro? Do my part, you know what I mean? I have a son, bro. I'm just trying to show him that even though I have seizures, bro, I can still, you mean, do something that he can be proud of. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. And he's the owner under me, man. So I'm just trying to do this, man, be able to show him, like, you know what I mean? I'm doing something.
I just want everybody to know to chase your dreams.
Yeah, like, you know,
go after everything you want in your life, and don't give up. Follow your intuition and be happy.
It's Epileptic Ant with DayDreamer, episode 1, views on mental health in Lancaster City. I'm with artist Mel V.
Yo, que lo que? How you doing?
I'm gonna ask him a couple questions on what's his view on mental health. My first question is, how do you feel mental health impacts the city of Lancaster?
I mean, I believe everybody got some sort of mental health issues going on, and it depends on what you do to help that shit. So if you don't have somebody to talk to, or a family member or somebody like that, I feel like that's like the first step. Get somebody that you can talk to about that shit, all that good stuff. I can't help you with your specific situation. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not a nice guy.
Nah, I love your honesty, man. I'm telling you, being honest and knowing who you can help and what you can do in life is the key to success sometimes. My other question to you is, through your music, do you think you'll be able to help people that have that mental health issues that will be able to understand what you're saying?
Hell yeah. We be doing real hard shit in our music to where you get your energy out, you get your feelings out. Whenever you listen to us, you be like thinking to yourself about certain things that makes you feel good, or it makes you sad, and when you need to be sad. You know what I'm saying? What I mean? So that's how the fuck it is. I think every artist got something to go for. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be.
I also want him to know, and a lot of people to know, believing in your dreams is something that helps you in life. Even if, like, you have a son, he has a son, just like I have a son, and a key thing I'm trying to teach my son is, no matter what you have, no matter what you go through, you can have success and be able to be who you want to be in life. I just want to thank Mel V for his time right now, and I want to thank anyone else who sees this video. Thank you very much, and never give up. Stay positive and motivated.
Be happy.
I'm with DayDreamer, episode 1, bringing awareness to mental health in the city of Lancaster. I'm with Chris Boston. I'm going to ask him a couple questions on his views on mental health. My first question is, how do you feel mental health affects the Lancaster city?
So, with mental health in Lancaster City, one huge thing is...
I'm going to ask you one time so you come in. My first question is, what's your view on mental health in Lancaster City?
So, one thing that I definitely feel like, specifically in Lancaster City, is the homelessness population. So many people that's homeless, so many people that don't have a place to go, and they have a lot of mental health issues. They have a lot of things that people are not helping them with. So I think that, you know, if you don't handle mental health and you don't put that effort into it, this is the type of things it causes: poverty, homelessness, abuse, all these different types of things, you know. So I think mental health is obviously very important, and we really care about it. You know, people that are living on the street cannot have the best mental health possible because they're in survival mode every single day. And that hits a personal thing for me because I've been homeless and I've seen it. I could have went down a route and I could have been stuck in it, but thank God I had people around me to help pull me out of it. Some people don't.
That's amazing. My second question for you is, what's one thing that, if you could talk to someone, what's one thing you would want to tell them to be able for them for their future?
If I could say one thing, I would say God is good. Amen. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. The shit I've been through, when I get on stage to pour my heart out, it's only because of him that I got through the shit that I got through. So that's the one and only thing that I would say. That's the one and only thing I would say. But also, I guess to double back on that is that everything is a journey.
Okay.
God is going to take you through a journey. You're going to go through ups and downs, hardships, and it sucks. And sometimes it's like, bro, how much more can I fucking do? How much more can I fucking do?
Okay.
But then you hit that ceiling, you're like, oh, this shit that I thought was so pressure, so hard, that's a breeze now.
Okay.
That's a fucking breeze now.
It's okay.
Because I'm so comfortable and I built up this shit that I thought was gonna break me, but it didn't. So that's also something I would say is like, I know something seems super duper fucking hard right now, and it is right now.
Nice.
But it's not always gonna be like that if you put in the work to move past it.
Glory to God, man. Yo, you see what it is, man.
I want to say one thing to you. I'm very thankful for the energy and the positivity you brought in this message. One more thing I want you to do, man. Say whatever message or anything you would want to say to the people that see this, man.
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank you for this interview. I wasn't expecting this, and this is dope.
Right.
And just to anybody that ever feels alone or like they're going through shit that nobody else understands, just always know that you might be that missing link. You might be that one to change the fucking tide.
Yes, sir.
So it's like, don't ever give up, because you give up, then who do they have?
Ooh,
They
who
need
got?
you.
Who
They
got?
fucking need you.
Hey, how did you go by again? Run them
My
again.
name is Chris Boss, and you can find me on Chris Boston _ Instagram,
Right.
KRISBOSTON _
Hey,
and this is
we
the
got
note.
Ant. We got
Thank
Ant right
you so
here.
much, man.
He's the one that
I'm very
inspired us. Yo,
Absolutely.
Cello behind the camera, man.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We here, man.
I want to say thank you, man. He's
We
going to
here.
be interviewed next,
Yeah,
man.
That's fine.
Yeah.
With it.
Man, it's Epileptic Ant with another interview for the DayDreamer Views from Lancaster City on mental health. I'm with King Cello right now. I'm gonna ask him a couple questions. My first question to you is, how do you think mental health affects the city of Lancaster?
Man, I can tell you right now, coming up from here, born and raised, that I had friends that had either went to jail or had died due to the fact that they didn't have nobody to go to or thought that nobody could hear them out. So I encourage everybody to always reach out and let somebody know that you're thinking those thoughts or you're going through that. 'Cause I promise you that somebody would rather go out their way or just hear you out or whatever the case may be than see you not heard anymore or in jail for the rest of your life for a bad choice to make. So yeah, that's coming from myself that I even face that adversity myself, and sometimes I feel like I can't go to nobody. You know, you always gotta be like the strong person that like, you know, sometimes nobody even checks out that person because they think they always all right. So just always pay attention, man. Always see the signs. You know what I mean?
You kind of dived into my second question, man. What types of like mental health do you deal with, man? What are some things that you do that someone else might be able to learn, be able to be more comfortable with speaking up about, man?
Man, myself, I could say personally, just being like, I'll say depression, anxiety, maybe even peer pressure through friends. Notice your environment, be able to control your environment, know what's good for you and what is not, because that could really affect your path and where you're going to head towards and what you're really trying to accomplish. So I'll say just stay strong. Like I said, reach out. People will always want to hear you out, man. I encourage you to pray also, you know what I mean? As you can see, on my journey myself, I always turn to God before I even turn to somebody else, because at the end of the day, that's always going to be there. I mean, I serve the Most High.
For my-
being.
For my third and final question, man, I want to know just what's one message you would have for the people that see this, man. I want you to tell them about yourself real quick.
Yeah.
You meet?
When are you up?
Sorry?
When are you up?
Chris is after this group, and then I'm after Chris.
I think one thing that helped me was, like I said, turning to God and just being able to pray more, having faith that everything is going to turn out all right one day, and like just keep working hard. There's really no shortcut to make it. Like it's just hard work. I'll be honest. So, like I said, just turn to the Bible, try to see what your real path, what your goals are, lock in. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I can say, man. Love y'all, man. God bless everybody, man.
Salute.
Thank you so much, King Cello, man. Thank you.
Boy, Ed, appreciate y'all. Shout out Tone, man, on the camera, too. Shout out my boy Tone, man. He be working, too. That's Tone Roof on the can.
know.
Shout out, bro, man.
You know, got the gold, got the fucking.
Tell them where we at, man.
Let them know your IG, man. Let them know your IG.
Yeah, tell us right now.
I got the gold. I got
Where they
the
find
gold
you at? What's your name?
I got the gold necklace. I got the fucking hat. Look, I got the.
Damn. What's your? How they follow you? Where they follow you at?
Tone
man?
Ruth 610 IG.
Okay.
You already know.
You already know.
Tell 'em,
717, man. We coming raw.
Yeah, tell them, yo.
Uncut,
It's
man.
that raw footage, man. We
Right.
out here in the street, man. Tell us. It's Dreamer DayDreamer with another interview. I'm here with Lil. I'm gonna ask her a couple of questions for my views on Lancaster City, episode 1. My first question is, what's your view on mental health and how it impacts the city of Lancaster?
I think we deal with kind of like a lot of people struggle with it. Being in places like that, like in like counseling and therapy, and even just like if you go to the doctor, like I know that there are so many people that go to get help. There are a lot of places out there to get help, and a lot of people that go there to get the help. That's why there's a lot of places, I think.
Yeah. My second question is there anything that you go through mental health wise that you would want to talk about or not, just be able to bring awareness to?
Yo, I got diagnosed bipolar, so that's like something that I only got diagnosed like 4 or 5 years ago, and after getting diagnosed, that changed my life. So definitely bringing awareness to people that are bipolar, because I know what that was like, and I know what it was like not having an answer to all your problems, not understanding what's wrong with your mind.
Yes. My third one isn't a question. It's just anything you want to say to the people that might see this. Any words you have?
Yo, be kind to yourself. Like, don't speak negative things about you, because your body hears that shit and your mind hears that shit, and it's important to always stay positive, always believe in yourself, and surround yourself with good people. Because if there's a person near you that's going down, chances are they're gonna drag you down. You want to be around people that want to grow and succeed in their life and have goals and aspirations, and you don't want to get caught in a cycle.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, bro. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Dreamer DayDreamer.
Have a great night. Thank you so much. It's Dreamer DayDreamer, episode 1. I got another interview with Tate. He's someone I just met, but I'm gonna ask him a couple of questions. My first question is, what's your view on mental health in Lancaster City?
I feel like it's highly stigmatized, in my opinion. Like personally, I do believe there are understanding people everywhere of mental illness, but like generally it's highly stigmatized. And like I always feel like there's something that could be done to like make it better, you know? What?
My view on it is that a lot of people care, but they're hiding it inside. A lot of people want to talk about it, but instead they want to hurt each other, kill each other, when at the end of the day they're hurting from the same thing. They just don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
A lot of people hurt, they don't have that person. So when you feel alone sometimes, you get in that stigma where it's like, I'm worthless, I don't want to do nothing in life, I just want to commit suicide because they don't know what to do anymore. They feel that pain and they don't have an outlet. You know what I mean? I pray to God sometimes, but sometimes you need that person to like, you need to be able to talk to you, be able to open your heart to you or to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? I have epilepsy, seizures, so I've been through a lot of depression. I've been in a coma, so I'm trying to hang myself in my closet, man, and I tried to call it my whole family. Nobody answered me. I felt like it was over, but God just wouldn't let me. I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like he said that it should be more talked about, especially with men. The females get their time sometimes, but I feel like the men have to hide it because they don't want to feel weak in front of their other half. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. So my second question to you is, do you deal with mental health? Is it things you deal with?
It's something I deal with. Like it's been a huge part of my life. I think everybody struggles with mental health. You know, it's not just like my own personal stuff. You know, it's just like at the end of the day, everybody's working through it. I think some people definitely, you know, than others with their emotions and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like everybody struggles with it, and you know, you see this a lot with like addiction therapy. Like I've heard therapists talk about this on like TikTok or whatever, you know what I mean, where it's like the solution is community, which I think you were getting at. Like, I think that's something we can both agree on, is the solution to this is like more of a community, because like it's, you know, you have more people to talk to. Like, definitely got to be careful not to like trauma dump or any other type of stuff like that. But you know, it's good to like talk about things and like understand things and realize like, oh, like my experience isn't the only experience out there. You know, like it's important to relate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand, man. And my third one is just anything you would want to say to the people that might see this. Anything you would want to give me?
I would say take care of yourself and take care of others. You know, I'd say it's the greatest way to cure your mental illness if you are struggling with one. And you know, it's not a cure, it's a process, right?
Amen.
You know, but go out there, talk to people, and do things for people just for the sake of doing something good for somebody. You know, like
That's amazing, man.
yeah, like
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, no
That's
problem.
something that I love to hear, man. Someone who understands that it's important to care for others and be able to care for yourself at the same time. I just want to thank you, man.
yeah, thanks again, man.
So much,
I appreciate
man.
it.
Have a great day. Stay
Yeah.
positive and motivated, man.